Morning. I'm working the next 5 days straight now, which does kind of suck, but that also means that I get a nice 3 days off in a row, and I am never going to complain at my long weekend. And we actually have plans this weekend as well. I don't know if we're just doing it for day or whether we're going to stay overnight, but we're heading over to Bridlington, where Danny's nana and granddad live. They moved there like last year, I think. And we're going to go and either visit them for day or stay with them for night, I'm not sure which. The really funny thing is, they've got a dachshund as well, and their dachshund, Jeffrey, he's a real mardy, temperamental little thing. He's so skittish, so it might be really, really entertaining having to introduce him and Scooby. They also live like a 5-minute walk away from seafront as well, which means that we'll be able to go for a wander on beach if weather's not too crap. And that in itself means that the dog can go on beach, because we've never took him to the beach. And of course I also get the added bonus today of having a lift to and from work. I'm not going to complain at travelling in the relatively nice and warm surroundings of a car rather than out on bike, because weather seems to be doing that thing where it doesn't know what it wants to fucking do again. My eyes look all puffy. I feel tired. I didn't want to get out of bed. I went to bed at stupid o'clock last night again, because I keep doing that whole procrastinating thing where I leave my deadlines until the last minute and then have to stay up until late at night trying to get the work done. One of these days I'm going to stop leaving stuff to the last minute. I'm really loving the fact that I'm starting to get comments on my videos now, that people are starting to, I don't want to say pay attention to my videos, because that's not necessarily the case. I'm not saying that, you know, I've took a massive jump in popularity, because I haven't. I'm still unknown. I'm still known to few in the world of vlogging. But I am starting to get comments on my videos, and we get to talk to the people that are watching, and that's kind of what we really want. And I've been talking to one lady called Donna. I think she says she's from California. She comments regularly. And then obviously Kai, who is a fellow vlogger from the States, whose video I have linked, I have linked you to before in other videos. And then there's Tom and Nat down south, obviously, they contact us regularly, although that tends to be on Twitter rather than YouTube. But that's basically all we want, you know. I mean, we just want to be able to talk to people. It'd be cool to have like something come out of it, and I've just nearly impaled myself on a twig. But yeah, it'd be cool to kind of have something out of it, which is being able to like communicate with other people and get them interested in things we say or what we're doing, be able to talk about that. And if you don't want to leave comments, that is perfectly cool. But if you do ever have anything you want to talk about, then leave it in a comment, or just want to ask me based on like a video that you've just watched, leave it in a comment. It's not like I'm a private person. If I were a private person, I wouldn't be doing this, would I? Just feel free to ask anything. I really don't mind, and I'm pretty sure Danny doesn't either. So just, you know, have at it. Right, well, I need to start getting my shit together, because we've got to go to work. Well, I've got to go to work. Danny's got to take me to work. Because I'm such a fantastic neighbour, I'm going to try and pick up a book for neighbour, that is next door neighbour Jade, that he's ordered, which means having to head in a little bit early. But I don't care, because I'm getting a lift, and Jade helps me out a lot with my bike when it goes wrong, because it does go wrong quite often. Though it's probably me, to be honest, that's fucking it up rather than bike going. But you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I need to go and get ready for work. Nah. Me too, sir. Me too.
Why are we going 2 miles per hour?
Because the person in front is doing 2 miles per hour. Yeah, that always makes me chuckle when you hear sirens off in distance when you're in a car, and you just know that for that one brief moment in time, everybody else in all the cars are all thinking the exact same thing, which is, where is it coming from? You just see everybody's head doing this. Seems so strange arriving to work on this side at centre. It's just like the opposite side of where I normally get to work.
I can also really tell that I hadn't been around a large group of people hatless or wigless for a long time, because you forget how many people stare walking through Meadowhall. It seems to be like the alternative kids, or like hipsters, and like punks, metalheads, loud dogs, really don't care. They just look and they're just like, oh, girl with no hair, fine, I'm not gonna say anything. But like the chavs and the pretty girls and pretty boys just for some reason find it impossible not to stare just because I don't have much hair. And I always find that the really young kids don't care at all. They don't give a shit. They're just like, girl with boy's haircut, or don't even notice. The older kids, like I said, if they're not kind of alternative, always seem to crack a joke and be a little bit mean. Adults are the worst for it. They really are. Like middle-aged, or even elderly, are really bad. They will stare. Oh God, what has she done to her hair? Like, is it not obvious with the bald patches that this was not intentional? Like, I would love a full head of hair and nice luscious locks, but unfortunately that's not the way the world works for me at the moment. I should probably clean up the Fluff Monster's mess again. Why must you do this, doggy? Why? I hate it. Fuck off, you gerbend. And you are not much better. Come to me, my precious. My precious. Oh, I can't wait to have a nice new iPhone in my hand. I'm so excited. I'm so glad I just got a new 4 instead of getting the 5. I don't know how I'd operate the 5. It's way too big. Oh, just so shiny and new. We live in a very loud place. We have birdies everywhere. Why are you so loud? Ah. Sounds like I live in the jungle when it gets to this time. I better go pick up Mr. Wasley. Nearly forgot. Every time I come to pick Wasley up, I'm always stupidly early. And I don't know why, because I set off with the same amount of time as I would have usually set off to work. And it's not even that quiet, it's pretty busy on the roads. I had someone at my ass all the way here pushing me to go over the speed limit, which I don't do. Because A, the speed limit's there for a reason, and B, I have a black box in my car. And for those of you that don't know what a black box is, basically it comes with my insurance. So it knocked quite a bit off my initial insurance price. But it attaches to like all the electronics in the car, so they can tell like how my driving is. So like GPS connected to speed, so they can see if I'm speeding, acceleration control, G-force on your car to make sure you're not going around corners too fast, time of day, which I always fail at. That's the only thing that brings me. It's scored out of 100 at the end of every month, and the only reason I never get 100 is because I'm out at rush hour most of the time. But every hour's rush hour. You've got like morning rush hour for workers, then you've got school time rush hour, then you've got dinner time rush hour, then you've got kids finishing school rush hour, then you've got people finishing work rush hour. And then there's like lateness, but between people finishing work and it going on to late night driving, there's like 2 hours. So I fail at that. But I always get a good score in everything else because I'm a good driver. The sky's looking pretty sweet tonight. Oh, Mr. Moon. Silly moon. It's daytime. And probably none of you get that reference. People keep staring at me. I don't know why. This is probably a really shitty angle for you. Is it nice? Is it attractive? Do you like my worry beads? They're pretty neat. They are Greek and they always have an odd number. I don't know why, it drives me a little bit insane, but there's always an odd number. And there's a knack to them, the way you hold them and you kind of like flick them around and make them clack together to make noise. But I could never do it. I don't know whether you can see very well, but these are like ultra mini, tiny smart cars. Ooh, hello. Teeny tiny smart cars that security drive around. Is he gonna go? Please go. You're hilarious. And I see a Wasley. I see a Wasley. Oh, he's hiding. Where'd you go? You're not Wasley. Where'd you go? Oh, look, 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 look. Teeny tiny toy smart car. And a Wasley. You was locked out.
I do.
I lock it so I'm safe. That was locked too. How was work? Yeah.
Work is work.
Work is work.
Yes.
Teeny tiny smart car. Get out of my house. Get it. Get him. Get it. Get it. Kill it. Kill it, please. Get it. Please get it. Are you gonna let him go outside?
Possibly if I've not killed him.
If you've not squished him. Goodbye.
So as you can see guys, I am home and in my pyjamas, and Danny's gone in the bath already. She's pretty much set up her iPhone, her new one, and that's it. She's kind of calling it a night, so she's going to grab a quick bath and then she's going straight to bed. And to be perfectly honest, I'm probably going to follow suit because I had a late night last night, so an early one, or at least a relatively early one tonight, might be good for me. So we'll basically, this is the end of the video. I will throw our Twitter links in the description of this video because Danny's still not changed it as far as I'm aware, so I'll put those in there. I'm still going to throw my Instagram in as well, even though I don't tend to use it that often, but the option's there for you if you want to take it. Other than that guys, that is basically it. If you like what you saw in this video, you hit that thumbs up button. And if you are new to our channel, the subscribe button is somewhere on your screen depending on what you're watching this on. Don't forget to leave us comments because we do like to chat to you, and it gives Danny things to do while she's in, so she can talk to you all and respond to you all and stuff like that. Other than that guys, thank you so very much for watching, and as usual I will see you all tomorrow.